try to act like they won't smoke, then the club will be closed. No limits, don't play around, only no blow, like they play with their nose.
Hey man, we back again with another one. Today, we got a special one, Nickel 335. I'm basically gonna give away this whole defensive formation. I've been working out this for a minute, a hot minute. So it's gonna be like my first video on how to play defense in the game. Make sure you check the description for timestamps. Probably gonna be like a 20-minute video. I don't want y'all here for that long. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to know a certain how to stop the run or how to stop the pass, check the timestamps down below. And speaking of the run game, I'll be getting some comments on that. You know, people coming out in heavy formations and bunch formations, running halfback talls, HB dives. We're gonna stop that today. But as you see, those are the audibles I would love you guys to switch into. As you see right there, those are the audibles I would love you guys to switch into. Now, let's jump right into it. To stop the run game. A lot of y'all probably don't know this. Coming out of Nickel 335, what I do is baseline, pinch my defense, pinch the whole defense, and once I do that, I spread the D-line. Now, as you're going to see, keep in mind these two outside corners. Forget everybody else. Forget the zones on the field. I blitz the right screen corner that's on the outside quarter, and the other corner on the outside quarter on the left side of the field, he's on his outside zone. Let's pay attention to this when the ball is hiked. Let's pay attention to how these guys react. One's in the zone and one's blitzing. You may think, see, you don't pay attention to this when you're in the game because you're just frustrated or you just play it too much and you're not thinking of the guys that are in the zone. These are how the zones play when a run is happening. This is what I do if I think it's an RPO or something. I always man up that guy that's alone on the left. But it's going to be a halfback toss. As you see, we come in, we stop the play. You know, you probably never seen much. Oh, Bralen, you stop the run. You stop the simple toss play. But let's pay attention to what happens. On the right of screen, when the ball is hiked, this corner, he comes down immediately before the running back even got the ball in his hands. This corner in his zone, in this game, when they're in their zone, they back up until the ball is in the running back hands. So basically, he's playing his zone. He backed up about 5 yards. Now, when the running back got the ball in his hands, he's going to pursue the ball carrier. So he just backed up 5 yards, and now the running back basically got 5 extra yards because he wouldn't went that way. He would have had outside lane and just, hey, one man to juke. But on the right side of the field, since we blitzed him before the running back even got the toss, the ball in his hands, we already in the backfield because we blitzed him. If we didn't blitz that man, we would have still been at like what? Probably the 25. That's something y'all guys may not notice. When the ball is hiked, he'll drop back in his zone if he's in a zone, and then he'll pursue the run once the ball is in the running back hands. Instead of that, instead of wasting them times, like you save, that's how you stop the run. You know, we coming right in the backfield. You don't blitz everybody. You don't run commit. If you think it's running to the right, you blitz that right screen corner. We're going to talk about filling up the gaps next. But that's just a simple way to stop the toss play, man. You probably don't pay attention to that. When they're in their zones, they back up before they pursue the running back, unless you run commit. Even the linebackers don't go back. They just sit still for like 0.5 seconds. Then they attack the run. That's something that y'all probably just never noticed because you play the game so much. Again, right here, heavy set. What we do is baseline, pinch your whole defense L2 and the left stick down. All that will be down in the description down below. Trust me. Then we're gonna go ahead and spread the D line. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You may think, oh, the middle wide open. No, it's not. Because now we're gonna fill up these gaps. We're gonna blitz these two guys in the middle. Personnel is huge. You see, I got my safeties right here, Clinton Dix and EJ. You can put your safeties right there if you got some versatile guys, Jamal Adams or whatnot. But as you see, you would think you would just, you know, pinch your D line and bring everybody to the middle. No, you see these blitzing angles I got. When the ball is hiked, my guy that I'm blitzing, his angle doesn't change. But you see the blitzing angles, they'll change on when you motion these linebackers. That's what they're going to hit when the ball is hiked. So if you got to fill up them gaps. I'm going to put them right there in between the center and the left guard. All right, and the other one is right in between the right guard and, you know, and the right tackle. That's how you post to come out in this. All right. So the middle game, the run game is done in the middle. The outside guy, let's take a look at that right screen corner. You see him right there on the outside quarter? The right screen guy got the X factor, all right? Watch how he plays this. Now, we're going to get the stop on the run. We're going to get a block shit. But we're not going to talk about the block shit. We're going to talk about if we would have blitzed him, we would have shut the play down immediately. But we get a lucky block shit by Floyd. Right here, boom, come to the outside, and he get the stop. You may think, you know, you got the tackle. But again, when the ball is tight, you see how that corner on the right went back before the running back got the ball in his hands. It happens all the time. Y'all probably don't notice, but now since I pointed it out, y'all can be like, damn, okay, that's why he running to the right and I can't really do nothing. And another thing, you can put hard hitting safeties at corner too, because you're going to be in the backfield a lot. Go ahead and hit stick your opponent in the backfield, get that fumble, and see if you scoop that up. Again, you see these lanes that's filled. You see that right guard right there that's coming at number 39. If he picks up number 39, I'm in the third line of defense, so I'm going to stop that if he hits that gap. You know, that's why I bring the opposite guy If he's strong to the right, I'm bringing the strong safety. You feel what I'm saying? If he's strong to the left, I'm bringing the free safety. Across the other side of the field, you see the first line of defense is the D line. The second line is number 39, number 21, and plus that linebacker on the left. And then it's me. I'm the third line, so I'm coming down. So we got different lines of defense. We got the guys filling up the gaps. We got the D lineman there stuffing it up. And here we come. He shoots right through the gap, number 39. We get a lucky block shed. But let's say we didn't get that block shed. If we would have blitzed him, this man going back 5 to 7 yards before the play, before the running back has it, if we would have blitzed him, he would have came in the backfield immediately. All right, so let me show y'all this. Another example, a better example. Set up just like I said, baseline, pinch your whole defense. L2 and the left stick down. Don't be shifting your whole defense to the right just because he's strong right. That's one thing you don't do. Because then he's just going to cut it back to the left, and that's wide open. All right, baseline, pinch your whole defense. Spread your D-line. Keep that contained out there on the field. That's one thing you do want. You can blitz. You see those angles I'm taking. Make sure you just fill up the gaps. We're not going to blitz the corner. We're going to show you what happened. We're not going to blitz the corner here. Strong one to the right. He can cut this upside, but that's why we blitzing those linebackers / safeties in the middle. All right, because if you don't pay attention to it, you just don't notice. If you pay attention on run plays, well, let's say those guys are on hook zones. They stand still for like 0.5 seconds, then they attack the run. Same thing like the corners, but the corners just back up into their zone. Just like if you would have put one in the middle third, put one of those linebackers / safeties in the middle third, he'll go back, then he'll shoot forward. Same thing. Man him up, do what you do on defense. We're not going to blitz nobody on the right side as far as the defensive back. Now, watch this run play. We are going to get a stop, but forget the stop. We're paying attention to the outside guys because, like I said, we got a good block shed right there. We got the stop. You may think, yo, Bralen, you got the stop, bro. That's a good defense. I mean, that's a good stop, good block shed. But when you're on the ultimate team and stuff, you go get a high power run person. He's going to run the ball all game, and, he's going to have the right person on the field. You can I don't think you put an offensive lineman right there, but if you get you good run blocking tight ends out there in the game, let's say he picks that block up. Well, I'm moving back while that running back ready to come to me. Jukebox, touchdown. Okay, I'm telling you that. So you got to watch out for that. You got to be in the backfield. Here comes the same play. Now we're going to blitz the outside corner. Now we're going to blow the play up. Fill up the gaps with those linebackers / safeties in the middle. Once again, you can put your safeties at middle linebacker in this formation. Bring them down. You don't have to blitz him if you don't want to. That free safety right there, but that's up to you. See, full up, we're going to blitz him. Now we're going to blow the whole play up. We're going to blow it up because he's going to come down as soon as the quarterback hikes the ball, he's coming down. He's not going to wait till the ball's in front of their hands, no. All right. Take Bush, you can blitz him. That's up to you. Don't really matter. You just filling up another gap right there. It's going to benefit you. I'm the third line of defense. Okay, you got the D-line, the linebackers, and now I'm the safety. I'm bringing him down now. I'm going to use him. Plus, I got my user support. All right, as you see, now he comes right down. Boom. You got your hard-hitting safety, Jamal Adams or whatnot. You put him at corner. You hit a hit stick on the guy in the backfield like that. Look, he just got the ball. We already in the backfield. Look at the other corners on the left side. They damn near the 20-yard line. Come on, man. So, that's what I'm saying. See how I blitzed that safety? He picked him up. If now we didn't blitz him, that tight end that picked that safety up, he would have got Fuller on the right. You feel me? So that's just how it goes. It's not rocket science. It's easy, but you probably never pay attention to that. Here comes the inside zone. Show y'all this last one about stopping the run. All right, when people run inside zone, most likely, yes, they do run to the inside, but they love kicking it out to the outside too. It's called inside zone, but people normally take it to the outside because that's just how it is. Fill up the gaps in the middle, right? Fill up those gaps. Now there is a gap in between the left tackle and the left guard that is nobody's blitzing. All right, we're going to fill that up. Now, I'm not telling you to blitz everybody because, I'm just telling y'all the concept of blitzing people, filling up the gaps in the game account that you're blitzing. Because if they were in zones, they will react late. That don't mean you're not going to stop the run just because you're in the zone. But this is way better. Like I said, I'm not telling you to blitz 8-9 people to stop the run. But I'm just trying to get y'all to understand the concept of what I'm trying to say. Watch the quarterback and tank shoot to the outside. Oh, he can't go up the middle because guess what? The gaps in the middle are filled. They're filled. Once again, see the quarterback and tank on the outside, that corner we blitz, boom. See how he's coming right to the outside. Now you want to bring him in a little bit because he was a little to the outside. That wide receiver would have picked him up. That's why I brought him in a little bit. Boom, we coming. So we got outside, we got the inside. Look at them guys filling up the gaps in the middle. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. That's perfect run defense right there. You don't have to run, commit, do all that extra stuff. And personnel is going to make your defense much better. When you're on ultimate team, this defense is going to flourish. Nickel 335 out. It's going to flourish. All right, so we got that out of the way, man. We got that out of the way. Now we're on to the blitz. Y'all remember, Couple 4 drops show 2 from 3-4 odd, right? When you send 6 if they block at 5, you send 7 if they block at 6. Well, with this, it's going to be very familiar. But if they're blocking 5, we're going to be able to send 5 instead of sending the extra person. If they're blocking 6, we're going to be able to send 6 instead of 7. So as far as coverage, this is going to be much better. I like to put that guy on the spy, put Khalil Mack on the spy. Same setup, base of line, blitz all linebackers, show blitz, quarterback attain. Boom. That's it. That is it. Having that extra spy there is crucial because now I can let, if he's trying to flood me with drags or a slant, that quarterback spy is going to drop back into the middle of the field, and now that makes me, I can control the second part of the field, the intermediate part of the field, instead of worrying about the drag or the slant on the right. That spy is going to get you interception, so make sure the left of screen DN/linebacker is fast, versatile, he can catch, do what, or got good hit power. Once again, base of line, show blitz. No, hold on. Base of line, blitz all linebackers first, then show blitz, quarterback contain. That's it. Now, you see the outside quarters and the inside quarters. That's up to you guys. I normally put the 2 outside corners in soft squats and man up the inside slots with those safeties. If he's coming out 5 wide, I'm showing you blocking 5 right now, and I'm going to show y'all guys blocking 6. But coming out 5 wide, that concept I just said really works most of the time because the routes, he has to throw the ball. It's not one of them blitzes to where, man, it's a 50% chance, it's a 40% chance. No, this blitz is coming in, dude. It's coming in. Trust and believe that. Base of line, show blitz. Base of line, blitz, all linebackers show blitz. It's going to be in the description down below. And make sure y'all check the comments. I always do that to help you guys out. I know some of y'all probably in the game right now trying to hurry up and get some. I understand that. All right. Once again, you see this is how it's going to do. As far as your, like I said, your coverage defense, boom, soft squat. I can take that curl flat, man him up. But when I man the inside slots up, I put him a little bit to the right because if he's running a quick out, the soft squat is going to jump that quick out even though he's on the outside. If the outside receivers are on a streak, first of all, you ain't got time to throw no streak. But if he does, the soft squat will follow that unless it's an underneath route behind it. So you don't have time for the streak to develop because this blitz is going to come in. This is what I normally do, bring these guys down, man them up. So you're in a win-win situation. Plus the spy will drop back and play a zone. The spy is glitchy, so keep that in mind. That spy will drop back. Don't be scared like, oh, I gotta guard the drag. No, if he hike the ball and hurry up through that slant and drag, that spy will get that interception. Alright, the D tackle did that for me one time. Just picked it. That's crazy. But make sure you get you a linebacker though. You want your linebacker, Khalil Mack, Vaughn, somebody that can catch or whatnot. Davion Clowney's a good one too on Ultimate Team. I run that with him. I blitz it with him. Quarterback spy with him, and now I'm using the middle of the field. My objective is that tight end. Now what I normally do is I stay to the right at the line of scrimmage, not so the blitz that can come in. I'm trying to bait my opponent to throw it to that tight end. Alright, so when the ball is hiked, I'm running to that tight end and holding triangle, holding the pick button, because he has to throw the ball as soon as I hike. So if he does throw it to that tight end, nobody's manned up on him. He's my assignment, so I'm gonna run right to him, whether he's on a drag, slant, a flat. Most of the time he's on a streak or that, that vertical end, whatever that's called. Came in, boom, pick. Alright, so if you would have threw it to that tight end as soon as hike, I'm holding triangle running to him. That's an interception. Alright, again, see all these people at the line, but we only rushing 5 people. If this was cover 4 drop show 2 from 3-4 odd, we would be rushing 6. So when I found this blitz, I'm like, oh yeah, bad. But ain't the Miami Dolphins got 3-4 odd and they got 4-3, so they still have it. You still come out in that. When I found this, it just flourishes. As you see, I'm running to the tight end. He looks open, but that's the point. You want him to look open right there. As soon as he throw that, that's a pick. I've done it plenty of times before, and like I said again, the inside guys are manned up in case just, you never know what route he's on. You never know what they're doing. And the soft squad chilling. Hey, let the out route come. Let the out route come. Let's say you see the guy that corners man up on, that safety's man up on. If he's running out, that Fuller will pick that all the time. He will pick that all the time. That's why I say I love the soft squats, man up the inside guys, and I'm looking for that tight end. As you see here, he throws it, and that's gonna be an interception. Easy money, man. I'm telling you, I do it all the time. When I found out this blitz, now I found out that I can, if you block at 5, I can send 5 instead of 6. Oh yeah, for sure. Now here he goes against 6. It's gonna be a little different as far as blitzing guys. You want to go ahead and base a line, show blitz all linebackers. Same concept. I like to blitz all linebackers first. It's just a habit I do it in. Take that left of screen corner and blitz him. If he's on the opposite of the running back, whoever's on the opposite side of the running back, you have to blitz that person. Now if I know the running back's on the right, oh, okay, I'm gonna take that right screen linebacker. I'm gonna put him in his zone. But see, since he's blocking the running back, now we can't have no spy. We want to keep that flat on the right, but see the spy is gone. Because now we got to rush 6. You feel me? We got to rush 6 people. We can rush a max of 7. If you bring the safety down the bluff, it can be 8. But we're just going to match what he's doing, have the hard flat to the right. In case, and sometimes if the hard flat is on the right and that running back is on the flat and you don't know if he's blocking the running back or not, if he already throw to the flat, that flat would defend that. Okay, so either which way the blitz is going to come in, whether he is or not. So that's something that you could do. Again, hook curl, you can do what you want, but look, you can set the defense up, man. Do y'all coverages, whatever y'all opponent is doing, whatever his strong suit is, coming out in tight formation or not. Set the defense up, set the blitz. Now the corner's coming in. All right, now this corner's coming, so make sure you got your fastest corner right there. Forget the zone, forget the man coverage. No, get your fastest corner right there so he can come screaming inside. I got the hook curl. I'm using this part of the field. You know, I'm watching for that who? I'm watching for that tight end. That's mine. That tight end is mine. It's my responsibility. I got to handle that. So I'm just going to chill right here, you know, make my opponent think, oh, man, you know, he's going to throw the X. He's going to throw the R. No, that's not going to work. Boom, pick. Now, you see I went away from the tight end because guess who had the tight end on lock? When the ball was hiked, again, looking, guess who had the flat? Bro was on the flat. So if he throw that, I'm telling you, if he throw that flat, it's gonna be a pick. When I seen the tight end, okay, he on that. Now I'm going to the middle of the field, and that flat is working its way over. But oh, for real, it's too late. Hold on, it's too late anyway. Even if he would have threw that, but you see that hard flat working its way back to him to see if he can get the pick. But it comes in so fast, man. The blitz comes in so fast that you really can't do anything. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is what I like to call cross zones. Cross zones. We'll come out of Tampa 2. I probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Cross zones is something I do in this formation because when you do it, the guy automatically comes back into his, like that right of screen linebacker that's blitzing, he automatically goes back into his position. So I come out in Tampa 2, you know, put my guy in the middle third. Remember, he is a safety. And I always man up the left of screen vert hook. All right, the left of screen vert hook. I always man him up. You can man him up with anybody on the field. I take this guy right here, Raquan, and I put him in a seam flat. Now, seam flat, hard flat, and vert hooks, they're going to act different. But put him in a seam flat, all right, and you're going to notice he's going to go right back into his position. This cross zone is very glitchy. All right, he's in that seam flat. So I've seen this, no lie to you, I've seen this branch off across and go right down to the drag. I don't know what it is. It's very glitchy about something about the seam flat crossing the field. But as you see, going to him. That time he just wasted over. We get the pick. We go to the house with it. But if you pay attention to the cross zones, even with the vertical hook is a good one. We're going to the house. Now we're going to look at what just happened. As you see, when he came across the field, watch him on the right side, Raquan Smith. He came across the field and he's slowly just watching everything. He's on hooks. The running back coming in the backfield on the curl, he's on that. You know, any crossing or dragging route that comes, like, boom, that's a pick right there. If he ever throws that, if that quarterback get in rhythm and just throw it, that's a pick. Not only that, he's going to work his way towards that outside curl. We got the pick 6 with that corner, but let's say that corner was a little late, or, you know, that corner was just doing something else. He's working his way across the whole field. You know what I'm saying? He just going across the field. So if he would have threw that, if Smith was a little faster or, you know, was over there a little bit more, that would have been a pick. By Smith, not the corner, by Smith. You know, he's guarding that curl and he's coming over with that other one. So I'm telling you, it's very, very glitchy. I've seen it do a lot of things, even with this. We're gonna put him in a hard flat. Now, when you do a hard flat, he's gonna be towards the line of scrimmage a little bit more. He's not really gonna be in the intermediate part of the field. He's gonna run a straight line down just across the field again. Here it is. Boom. He got stuck a little bit, but you see how he's just down. That is crucial when it comes to certain routes that your opponent is doing. Drag routes, let's say your opponent's running drag route with the outside receiver on the left. If you got that hard flat coming from the right to the left and you're running that drag from the left to the right, I've seen it get picks, deflect, all types of stuff. Okay, and some people don't even know what type. That's not. They be like, what the hell kind of zone is that? You know what I mean? The reason why it works better in this formation because the guy goes back into his position, and that's pretty much going to be that. Simple, easy. Always check the comments and description down below for the timestamps. And here it is, a few coverages I'm gonna throw in here for you guys. It's gonna be cover 3 cloud. I like the soft squat seam flat combination. All you want to do, come out in cover 3 cloud, base and line, take the right screen corner that's in a hard flat, put them in a soft squat, and put that blitzing right screen linebacker that we were just talking about, put him in a seam flat, but just put him in a seam flat in that area of his own. That's pretty much it. That's how I run it right here. Sometimes I like user in the middle of the field. I like doing this myself, so I don't really need CPU to, be in that hook curl. I'll man him up with somebody just like that. I got the middle of the field because, I feel comfortable. I'm one of the best users, I'm gonna keep real with you. So I ain't really worried about too much in the middle of the field. You gotta pick your poison. Like I said, you can play hard flats, a cloud flat, curl flat, but I like the soft squat, seam flat combo. That's just a quick one we're gonna throw out there. Another one, easy money. You see we come out to cover 3 sky show 4, cover 4 sky show 3, whatever it's called. Alright, with that cornerback, it's gonna be blitzing. I like to bluff blitz him, and once I do that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I like using the middle of the field. I'm gonna take that opposite hook curl. What we're gonna do with him, we can go ahead and man him up with somebody. You can man him up with anybody on the field. These are just quick little coverages I'm showing. They all be in the description down below. So if I'm flying through them, just check the description. Trust me, go ahead and set that thing up. Quick little coverages you can mix in with this defense, man. Like I said, here it is. Bluff blitz, 3 receiver hook, and watch the 3 receiver hook. He's gonna play the middle of the field. We already know how glitchy they are. On the right side, like I said, you can man him up. You can put him in a curl. You can have 2 curls on the right side. You can put him in a spy, depending on what you want to do with EJ, wherever your safety / linebacker is in the game. Right here, we get a pick, snag it out the air. The 3 receiver hook is going to be glitchy, plus the other zones we have on the field. It's going to work wonders. Once again, bring him down, bluff blitz him. Once bluff blitz him, I wouldn't play no hard flat unless, see, in a formation like this, I would have to man up that guy that's slot on the left. Because if you run verticals, he's going to get open because it's cover 3. So I would cross man Jackson with him. You feel me? If you want to, whatever you want to, or you can just, do how you feel, man. Do how you feel. Do whatever you want. Here we go one more time for you guys. 3 receiver hook. Boom. I got my guy in the middle of the field. And that's pretty much it. I'm not playing hard flats, though. I'm just demonstrating. I don't really play hard flats a lot. Unless, he got a glitchy route out there on the field. Right here coming down. He actually had a man come in up there bump. But we get the pick. He threw it to the wrong guy. But that's pretty much what I'm trying to say, man. That bluff blitz from cover 3 sky show 4, and the Tampa 2 cross zoning in the cover 3 cloud. Again, set it up. I'm basically showing you what I'll be running. Plus, this is the last clip right here, man. Listen, I'm telling you, check the description down below. Give it a thumbs up, but make sure you check that description, because if you're just confused, I always have a layout perfect for you guys. Comment down below. I always got you. I'm always gonna respond. Get that out of here. But that's pretty much the nickel 335. I've been working out at Miami Dolphins Playbook. Nickel 335 odd. I love it. Because basically it's 3-4 odds. That 3-4 odd, but you can just put them safeties in here. You know what I'm saying? You can throw them in there, but that's pretty much gonna be it. Hope y'all enjoyed this one, man. Till next time, I'm out.